So, what I'm doing here is I am actually in this. Oh, by the way, hi, it's Derek from Shamanic Innovations, thesocialartguide.com, Creative Artistic Expression by Derek R. Kearney. And yeah, I'm just putting on some white onto the record first. I think that was just the Artist Loft, like fluid white. This, I believe, is the like folk art glow blue or neon blue, something like that. I think I'm going to add in the neon pink next. This is going to be a very pink and blue piece. I recorded this actually on July the 4th of this year. Fireworks were going on outside, so there was no way I was going to be able to sleep. And, you know, if I had the sound on, you'd be able to hear me going, oh, I don't know why I put all that pink around the outside. Really, I wanted it more in the middle, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to just be going back and forth between pinks and blues for this piece here. I have some pre-mix pink and blue. I want to say, I can't even remember actually what brands those were. I want to say it might have been like a folk art deco art actually. This here is actually a blue golden, probably one of my favorite paints, and I'm buying a lot more golden paints here soon. Golden, if you're listening, just send me some paints to use to try out, because they're very nice, thick, good paints. So I didn't want to use a lot of it, just because it's a test record, you know. I'm basically testing things out with the vinyls here. I think this is an Artist Loft red or magenta. Yeah, usually the records are for test, and you know, then once I find something I really like, then I'll start to add in from there. You know, this is like the secret sauce right here. I usually try to add it in at some point. You know, the glow paint. Secret sauce. It's not really a secret, especially if I'm using the bottles there. I think this is actually a it'll come to a second. Folk art has the not the flashes, but you know, color shifts. Yes, a color shift red. That might have been a glitter paint there. You can see some of the paint's actually starting to like just move off the sides. It's kind of thinly put on here. You know, there's different layers to it. This here is a regular tight white. I may have added a drop or two of silicone into this one here. I usually try to add a little bit of silicone into the middle tight white for cells, but sometimes I won't. Most of the paints, at least all of them, should be mixed with Floetrol. I think I might have put a little bit of I have like a gloss varnish that I might have put into some of them also, which might have caused a little bit of cracking later, but I'll get to that later. And like I say, all of them have at least one drop of salt water, be it from sweat or tears. A little bit of both. So we're doing a swipe technique. I did not wet my paper towel for this swipe. A lot of times people will. You know, if they're using a paper towel, they'll like wet the end of it. I just didn't. I just went straight in on the paper towel here. Just to kind of, you know, find a nice spot there. And you can see I'm looking for a nice spot. You know, I'm trying to like pull over enough of the white paint there where it comes with all the other colors. I probably could have went on that line a little bit further in, but you know. And I don't mind actually coming back over a section if I need to. You know, as I say, records are for test. Usually if I find something great in a record, then, you know, that's where it's like, hey, let's go ahead and, you know, but I'm testing out, you know, techniques and keeping myself abreast of things, testing out paints to see how they're, you know, consistency wise, if there's something I want to put on a canvas, testing out colors together. You know, there's a lot of testing that goes with vinyls. And it's a good medium to test on, or it's a good surface to test on. You know, I'm going to suggest that if you happen upon someone with a collection of old vinyls, you know, that they're looking to get rid of. I didn't actually plan on doing painting this night. You know, if you'd asked me, I'd have been on a trip, but ended up not going there. And honestly, I've been a bit bummed about it. I mean, even right now, you know, I'm sitting here watching this, like, bummed out. And this is probably one of the, you know, watching this, one of the better parts of my day today, you know, versus how I'm feeling before. So yeah, you know, painting's probably one of the better medicines that we can have in life, along with, you know, laughter and exercise and food and people and all that sort of fun stuff there. At least for me, painting is a good medicine. I was just kind of touching up a little bit on the edge there. I think if I had done like a traditional, you know, bloom or something, I'd have probably tried to spin that out or, you know, knock it off or whatever. I might have knocked it off by the end of this. I can't even remember at this point here, but I might have also left it. It's always interesting, like, you know, you go back and you watch these, like, what did I do? You know, that's always the cool thing whenever I go to sell these, is that people are always like, yeah, what did you do when you bought or made this? I'm like, I don't know. Watch the video, I'll tell you. I can't tell you. But yeah, I'm just kind of, you know, getting some of the excess paint off the sides of this here. I'm going to actually sit this painting, you know, over to the side to dry in a little bit, you know, so that it can, well, at least it's been drying per se, you know, when I painted it. But what you'll see here, I'm going to set it off to dry and, you know, all that. But I'm just getting some of the excess that I can off the sides before. I think I might try to touch up that one area with what I get off the sides, because it's a little bit closer to what I have on the surface here. And it's something I can just use my fingers on. So it kind of seems like to me a bit of, you know, the soul of America being ripped out, I guess, because it does have that patriotic feel to it, you know. But also being a little swipey, you kind of get a ripping soul. And ooh, here's the, you know, here's the fun part for me, the blacklight look. I recently gave one of these paintings, not one of the vinyls, one of my canvases, to a neighbor for her birthday. And she was saying that she had to pray over it because, you know, she thought she saw a little, like, spooky something in there. And I didn't want to tell her that they all have a little spooky something in them because of the blacklight paint. I'm going to find that out herself. Maybe when I pass back by, I'll tell her. But, yeah, I don't even know what to call this, you know. So if you have any title names, let me know in the comments. You know, something that speaks out to you or whatever. It's a really cool painting. And I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a little something by watching this here. Alright? Until next time, this is Derek R. Kearney, Electronic Innovations, Creative Artistic Expression. You can find me on thesocialartguide.com. thesocialartguide.com. Deuces.